So then, work's going well?
I mean, as well as it can go.
So you're loving it then?
I've never really loved cleaning superhero jockstraps, Evan.
Please, it's Spiel.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Well, yes, I would. That's actually why I asked you to call me.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I've known you a little too long to buy into this whole new...
Branding. Everybody's got to brand themselves, Karen.
Every once in a while, you could just be yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your receptionist said it was good to come in, but,
No. Come on in. Karen, this is Dr. Mann. Dr. Mann, Karen.
Yeah, we've met.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Karen has, she's cleaned some of my suits for me.
Oh, Karen, I didn't know you were acting as a dry cleaner for the common people these days.
I do it for everyone in the network, Evan. Don't be a douche about it.
Come on, Karen, just some back and forth between coworkers here.
Well, this has been altogether enlightening and a huge waste of my time and breath, but it's really time for me to get going, so...
Please, sit down. Yeah, I actually brought both of you here together for a reason today.
Why?
Oh, we're inducting employee satisfaction surveys in small groups, and you two are my last group.
Don't you have, like, an HR department for that?
Ugh, HR. All they're good for is telling you who you can and can't send nude pics to, alright? And anyways, anything that falls under PR is really my responsibility, so.
How does this fall under PR?
So, Dr. Mann, you enjoying your job?
I mean, it's fine. Just regular level of enjoyment, I guess.
And all your patients are doing well?
They're fine.
Well, no, they're not fine, Dr. Mann. They're all different degrees of new insanity. That's why we send them to you.
Well, I mean, I guess I could see what you're saying.
Nevertheless, it's always important to keep people who could, crush your skull with their bare hands, feeling like everything's all rainbows and candy unicorns, am I right?
I mean, I guess.
Karen, what do you know about Dr. Mann's job?
Very little. I mean, besides he's a doctor and he works for the network.
He's a psychiatrist.
I'm a psychologist.
What's the difference?
Well, a psychologist is someone who doesn't...
No, that was rhetorical, Dr. Mann. I don't care. You know, a few years ago when superhero people started popping up everywhere, your everyday folks, your little cretins scurrying along on the streets, all they could think about is, oh, I'll never have my purse stolen again, or I don't ever have to worry about dying by being struck by a vehicle. And everyone started to feel invincible. But let me ask you this. Can you really expect disaster to hold off between 9 to 5 every day? I mean, how would a hero hold down a full-time job when they're always scurrying off to rescue the next person? They'd be disappearing every other minute. They would literally be the suckiest employees.
So they formed the network to make them endorsement deals and get rich or whatever.
And we needed a support staff. And that's where you come in. But honestly, we never expected you to be so ungrateful towards the people who are saving you from an alien invasion every single day.
What are you ranting about?
I need you both to know something. See, we have in our employ people who can hear you from 3 miles away, who can see you behind closed doors, who can stop your heart just by thinking about it. So there's nothing we can't know, and there's nowhere we can't be. You see, one thing we require of everyone in the network is a high level of discretion. But we also encourage some sense of selective memory.
Is this what it's come to?
Get it all out now. Because you're not gonna remember it anymore.
I knew he wasn't crippled. For the record, I knew!
Employee satisfaction is 100% guaranteed.